Let's now cross to our reporter, SABC News' Natasha Phiri. Natasha, a very good morning to you. Welcome once again to Morning Live. Paint a picture for us of what we can expect today.
Well, thank you so much, Lebo. Of course, the funeral service of the late King Mangosuthu Buthelezi will actually start at 10 a.m. at the local stadium. And Lebo, just, going through that statement by Nat Jones that was released yesterday, it is expected that 20,000 mourners will be descending on, the local stadium here. And of course, not only that, there will be overflows for those you actually can't make it into, the main stadium. You expect Amabutho to actually also attend the funeral service from all over the country. I mean, we heard our colleagues in Johannesburg speaking to Amabutho there in Johannesburg earlier on this week. And Lebo, the main message from various, people around here in Ulundi, just speaking to various community members yesterday, had lauded, the late Prime Minister, saying that, he played quite a pivotal role for the Zulu nation. He loved his Zulu nation and he actually put them on a map. I mean, you speak to the people around this community and they tell you that because of him there's a local hospital, because of him they are employed, because of him there are schools in this area. Remember, this is a person who really had education close to his heart. This is a person, Lebo, who really did a lot for the Zulu nation, who championed the rights for the Zulu nation. And I mean, testament to that, I mean, he was an advisor to three kings. First was King Cyprian Begu Zulu, second was the late King Goodwill Zwelithini, and of course Mrs. Zulu. And just for those who don't know, King Mrs. Zulu will not be attending his funeral. According to Zulu customs, it is a bad omen for a Zulu king to actually attend funerals. So of course he will be watching that funeral from a distance. And yesterday, just going through his social media accounts, had actually paid a tribute to a person who actually helped him, Lebo. I mean, he was the late Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi was actually hailed for his authoritative hand of leadership, of course in a sensitive matter that we saw, and some have said that could have potentially have resulted in bloodshed. He was also commended for his stance on Zulu nationalism and spearheading campaigns which protected the kingdom, the land, the customs and the rituals of the Zulu nation. So, a lot of people saying that a great baobab has fallen, but of course, in carrying out his legacy, they will continue championing the rights of the Zulu nation. You heard there, Velenkosini Hlabisa, who's the IFP president, saying that in honor of his memory, the IFP, will grow, Lebo. And of course, this is a pivotal time for the IFP as they are heading to, next year's elections. Just speaking to the leadership of the IFP, saying that next year they actually want to win, this province of KZN, which is a stronghold for them. They currently hold 14 seats in our national parliament, and the wish for the party in his honor is that they actually grow and they live up to the legacy of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi. Just a reminder to our SABC viewers that the program will start at 10 a.m. Of course, we do believe that there will be a short prayer there before his body actually leaves here, that will be conducted here by the family. Of course, we can see a bit of movement, some guests actually coming into his homestead. And of course, our other colleagues, Sipio Makanya and Ayanda Mhlongo, will also be bringing you live updates, not only from the family homestead, but of course by the local stadium. So I do implore our SABC viewers to stay tuned to SABC News. With that said, it's back to you in studio.